setting up this machine, how to force with your working sides leg, and then Michael spin. Just for my ego's sake, I'm going to go the stack. And that's how a rest pause should look. The prep was for you. Your prep wasn't to prove something to someone else.
If you're trying to run a business and be successful, you're going to have to completely separate yourself from that.
Routines, but adaptable.
Yeah, fuck, it's busy.
Yeah.
Right, so we are at Undefeated Gym today. We are training full. I'm with Boundy. I didn't realise it was open day, so it's a little bit chaotic in here. It's been a minute since I've been here as well. Obviously, this is my second gym. We're going to run you through our full day. We're running through Rick's full day today, just because mine is quite wide and dominant, and I'm a little bit sore through the bike. We're just going to have a muck around with some machines and stuff. He's never been here before. It is hectic, so we'll do a little bit of a tour of the gym too. Let's see how we go. New one this time. We usually do the chest quarter T-bar row. I quite like it. You're a lot more stable there. Probably there is a little bit more chest pressure. So we'll see how we go. Rick is a fair bit stronger than me. You're probably going to see that in a second. So let's see how we go. You want to go straight to 4?
We'll fuck around and find out.
I can't do 4. I'd be very surprised.
If I get 1 rep, I'll be happy.
I thought 2 side was heavy. Not heavy, but like...
You're also just out of prep.
Yeah. I'm still at 92 kilos, but I'm finally at that point where I can eat and not blow out. Because like we did a buffet last night, and I'm talking like I was sick. And this morning I got on the scale, I got on, it was like 500 grams up. I'm like, nah, that can't be right. I got up, went to the toilet, and I was the same weight. I'm like, all right, finally. I'm talking like last night I couldn't even sleep, I was so sick. I don't know what you're like with this. If I'm full and then I have dessert, my stomach just goes...
It just starts, mine just starts all over again. I'm like, I could be full, and then as soon as I eat dessert, it's like...
Oh, nah, bro. At 1 scoop of ice cream when I'm full, and it's like I've eaten twice as much as I did. I don't know what it is. It's always been like that. Prep, no prep, surplus.
Just go like main dessert, dessert.
Yeah, or just don't eat dessert at all.
Dessert's not something I have as like a super freak. I would much rather go out for like a meal out a bit earlier and then come home and still have my usual yoga bowl and just like kick back, relax.
Lately I've been doing when I get home, when I go out for meals, I just do a bowl of core as soon as I get home because I find that makes me full and then I don't want to keep eating. And I've worked out how to make it so you can put like a litre of water in it.
Oh, so it's like cook the crap out of it.
Yeah.
So you would spend $100 a week on saunas?
Yeah. At the time I didn't care because it was like what I would spend on food. But then it reached a point where I'd be fucked up in a sauna.
Just zap shut.
Yeah. Like even sometimes I get like super lightheaded after.
Bax was saying throughout his prep, whenever he would get hungry, he would walk to the sauna, deliberately go in the sauna. You got to go to the one in Bangkok. It is the hottest sauna you will ever go in. Feared for my life in that. You walk in, there's just all these like super overweight Thai men that are in like their 70s, just pouring water on the coals. And as soon as you open the door, you can't breathe.
So it's like a private sauna, it's not part of the gym.
It's like a local.
Okay, be a nice change from here actually. See how you go. Okay. Up. Come on. Up. Bit heavy, huh?
Got 4.
Yeah, you did.
Still in the hypertrophy rep range.
I'm just going to go 3
as long as I get 4.
What do you weigh now?
I'm like 127 kilos at the moment.
The goal.
Let's go. Yours, take it. Rib cage up. Up. Good.
These biceps.
Good old static holds.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd fail on that. I was like sitting there like, yeah, I'm going to get 10 here.
Did you just hear what he said? He just said he didn't go to failure on that.
No, I didn't think I would fail.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, failure.
Okay, I'm also deaf.
But yeah, no, the buys are just not doing it.
Are your biceps growing?
I think so. I can go for 8-ish, 10-ish, 8-ish.
You get like 30?
Yeah. One more. Drive. Yeah, you got it. Get it. Come on. Up. Sweet. But when I do a chest supported T-bar row, I sit like that. Yeah.
And like hunch.
Otherwise, the chest pressure sort of reduces my...
So you can't fucking breathe.
Like ability to want to finish the set. We'll do the pull down into a pull over, because that'll be better on my bike. Yeah.
Good. Nice.
that exercise in. Oh.
This one?
You didn't have any like intro on you, do you? Damn. I left it in the car.
They got hydration drinks there.
Yeah. Now it's all because I want to play with the water.
Are you like me where it's like you can't just drink plain water?
No, I can't. Yeah.
Always needs to be flavoured. That's the highlight of Bangkok. All the sugar-free drinks.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
It's sorted.
Just going to single arm pull down just because you want to keep you relaxed. We have this back to get a little bit of a shorter position, get a little bit better engagement too. But nothing here really will allow us to mix that without being in more of a fixed plate. So Frederick's preference, single arm. There we go. Too light. You'll see. Let's see. I haven't done this on this machine before.
I don't like doing anything more than 9 reps.
Well, if that's the case,
It's just a waste of time.
that's light as fuck. This will stack it.
This stack's very heavy. Very, very heavy
Yeah,
stack.
it's
Isn't
heavy,
it?
yeah.
One of the heaviest stacks I think I've ever used in my life. The bench is probably going to slide.
Nah, usually I'm okay with that. Light as fuck. For you?
Nah, you can make it work.
Yeah. Again. Ready? Go. Come on. Good. Alternate.
Go one side. That is cardio.
How many was that?
I think I got like 16.
Ah, okay. That's going to be the same.
Come on, bro. Good. On it.
Cracked up with me that. I'm working up a sweat in here too. I'm so overstimulated right now.
I feel like I'm in an icon.
I feel anxious because of how loud and busy it is. He didn't want me having any intra and nuts unless, like he didn't want me having honey. He wanted me having citrus extra. This honey did make me feel sick.
It makes you feel
I had
sick.
120 grams of honey between 3 categories.
I was seeing something the other day. Sass the bodybuilder.
Yeah.
He puts on his Instagram 200 grams oats, 200 grams honey.
Nah, bro, that's gross.
That's his meal.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I didn't say whey protein for a reason. There's no whey protein.
200 grams oats would be like 20 protein anyway.
200 oats, 200 honey.
I remember I got off stage after
It'd be good for like the
120
first like 3 bites.
I don't even reckon, bro. 200 honey is like eating honey by the spoon.
I love honey.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I remember just after drinking the 120, I was like, I feel so sick. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to eat. That was good.
You'd have to add like a bit of salt in it and then it'd be
Yeah,
alright.
I did have salt. I had like I think 5 grams. Yeah. Come on. Sweet.
Ouch. Lactic acid buildup.
My bad, man.
Everyone's got a bad lat.
Yeah. Nah, it's my tight one, but usually a stronger, which makes no sense.
But because it's so tight, it just like forces you to be stronger. Just that reflex.
I just can't release all the weight properly. Come on. It's so fucked as well. Like I said, I ate like a pig last night. I'm starving right now.
Just empty. You get away with it
Yeah.
until you don't.
No.
It's just that one time.
I've only eaten once today, though. Yeah. Usually I would eat twice.
That's circadian meal time.
Because I eat like literally as I wake up. And then so I had my first meal at 6. And then before I left, I had like 1 crumpet.
You have your first meal at 6.
I did 6, 10, 1, 4, and 7.
Where's the counterforce?
I don't know. That was me struggling.
I should have said, because before I was about to say, like, when setting up this machine on the side you're working, aim to like counterforce with your working side's leg, so then you're going to be more braced and more stable. And then
there's me picking the leg up.
But there's no right or wrong.
Yeah.
Like, do what you want.
I was still stable-ish.
You're stable-ish.
Yeah.
I say that, but then your lats are twice the size of mine. I'm just that fancy science guy that knows nothing.
I have no idea how my lats are good. I tore it last year. I remember when I started prep, James's coach said to me, I think your back's going to be a weak point. And I was like, I don't think so. Everyone in men's physique has bad back.
So better dowel times.
Yeah, weight. Go to.
Something I find helps with your work sets. When it starts to get hard, instead of trying to speed things up, slow it down. Like, stay calm. Because what happens if you freak out, you think, this hurts, and you try to rush things, you're probably going to stop before you actually are done. As you close in the end of the set, be where you are, slow down, stay with it, and you'll be surprised. You'll probably eke out another 1-2 reps. That over a year, okay.
I'm a little bit gassed, eh? Yeah.
All the new size.
All the Chinese from last night.
MSG.
The main reason I fucked up last night is because she wanted bingsu. Bingsu. It's like shaved ice cream, it's Korean. But she really wanted it, and I'm like, I'm not getting one. And then we're sitting in there, and I'm like, all right, I'll get one.
Yeah.
And it had cheesecake in it.
Oh yeah.
That was the worst idea I've ever had.
Was it good?
Yeah, but it was sickening as fuck. I didn't finish it, and I never don't finish food. If it's there, it gets eaten.
Those like crazy desserts, you never finish them and feel like, I feel great.
No, never. The only dessert I can do and not get like that is cookie dough. Like the cookies with the ice cream. But I think because I get it so regularly, my stomach takes it.
When you're in Bangkok, ask Bax and Maddie about their dessert place they got. It's this local who's made like these cakes, but like 0% fat, cream cheese, use like Greek yogurt to make it.
Yeah.
They got like these brownies and like carrot cake, but the macros are wild. Like no fat, good protein.
And carbs are so easy.
Yeah.
Because I'm on like 600 carbs.
Yeah. And like everyone says, like, it's so good, you get to eat all this. But even like super high carb, low fat, it's not that tasty.
It's very hard to make stuff.
Just adding dates to things.
Yeah, I'm not at that point yet.
Huh?
Like I'm not hungry, I'm not full enough for that. Dates is like when I'm full.
I haven't done pullovers in ages. Just for my ego's sake, I'm gonna go the stack just cause.
I'm gonna just do working straight away.
Oh, he's working.
I'm getting a bit of pressure in my abs.
Did you start putting synthol in your arms?
I must have.
Bro, what the hell? You've like doubled in size. Yeah, your delts.
Give me that arm specificity.
Like 100%.
I'm getting like a pain there.
Hernia.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Welcome back, my old friend.
I'm gonna call it there. Go back.
Okay.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Does it flare up every now and again?
Where is it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My hernia's right there. It doesn't flare up anymore.
Has Joe got things programmed as this?
No. I applied like them. Look at my arms have blown up.
100%.
Yeah. I thought the same. They're like when you think of yourself.
That's like every check-in I do with Joe.
Yeah.
I look at the photos, I'm like, there's been no change this week. I look like shit. And then he'll put the photos next to each other. And I'm like, you always just got to future pace, hey? You got to always remind him, like, what you're doing now, you're not going to see it next week. It's going to be weeks, months from now.
You got to incentivize them too.
For sure, celebrate the wins and never hold back. If you do see something, you're like, fuck yeah, that's cool. Like, so they're like, all right, sweet, I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Because I think like we all do, it's just human nature. We get in our own heads, our own worst enemy, especially when it comes to our physique.
Especially in growth phases. Because it's very, very hard to pick up on traits when you're putting on more body fat too.
It's very rare where you get someone that's like very embracing of the growth phase.
Yeah.
So I don't care, like I'm happy to just fill up. And
I feel like the clients that just tick along are usually the ones that embrace the growth phase the most. Like us. I just do what I'm told. It's not like I sit in the mirror every 10 seconds like I put on sides. Like you say in the arms, it would have been the other day I was looking at my progress photos, like the biceps looked filled out of me. It wasn't because I was looking at a mirror like,
yeah.
even when I get a tricep pump, you know when you're wearing a tight t-shirt?
Oh, the best.
And then you got the tricep pump, and I sort of look at my post prep up in like, maybe they've grown. Or maybe that's just a really good pump.
Maybe it's just a real good pump.
Yeah. Very full stack.
Full stack, you reckon?
Yeah. I did 15.
I don't want to hurt you.
Nah, I don't even know what that is. That was like right here. And I constantly think to myself at the moment, my progressions are surely going to catch up to me. So as soon as I feel a little pain, I'm like, oh, because of how fast my strength's gone up.
Yeah.
Because like I'm talking like I'm getting 5 reps a session extra, and still probably this week.
Yeah, so long as you're not taking super mega risky reps.
Legs I still keep in reserve, 1 to 2, and push. Oh no, push I've just changed my exercise around. Like the cable chest press I find is the best for preserving the pec minor.
You should stay nice and close.
Yeah, when I do the laying hammer strength, for example, I find when I start to fail, I start to go like that. Yeah.
And you just know, that's always scary when you see someone pressing. Yeah. They're out here.
And they wonder why that shoulder pops.
When someone presses like this, and they say like, oh, my shoulder hurts, it's like, no shit.
No why. Yeah. Rest pause or straight set?
Rest pause. That's right, baby. Full stack, baby. Okay. And that's how a rest pause should look. Should not be able to get anywhere close to what you did in your first attempt. The amount of times you see that where someone's like, oh yeah, rest pause set, and they get like 13 in the first one, rest 15 seconds, and they get like 11. It's like, no.
Yeah, I usually go like, if I hit about 12, I generally hit about 3 or 4 the next set. Yeah. But I sometimes drag
and then if you go another one, it's like 1, maybe 2.
No, I go 30 seconds on the second one usually, just to get a bit more of it. So do 20 depending on the exercise and how fatigued I feel. Like curls, rest pause, I always go 30. I'm very sore on the buys, bro. So I'm just gonna take this easy.
Do you get more soreness in the lengthened or the shortened?
Shortened. It's more around the forearm, yeah.
Do you want to do them single arm?
Nah, we're making it any better. They're just fatigued. Go heavier than that. Yeah, I'm super excited about how easy that whole situation is there. Because where we were staying in Watana.
Yeah, but it's so easy.
Yeah, but Watana.
Because you got like the macros everywhere. Like, you're sweet. Yeah.
But
and you could just use Grab if you need to order food.
Well, I was just going to cook and then at night just eat like something out. Yeah. We're about 1K from Unreal.
Just like how easy it is to just, fuck it, I'm just going to go half an hour away on a plane. Oh, so good.
Hi, this is the rest pause.
Biceps just hurts.
Yeah, I know.
It just hurts.
You got one more, you don't?
Oh, fuck, I do.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not usual for him to give a single rest pause.
No, never. Final rep ain't slowing, you're not growing.
Well, if you do forearm curls like that, Oh, fuck it, I'll do it.
Nah, do it like.
I'll give him a crack, yeah.
I'm just trying to get my roof plumber forearms back.
And you know what? I think my arms have grown. I've rebounded quite well, but no, I don't, because I don't publicise it.
Like,
Besides
the
my check-in
fact
photo.
you don't have a big swollen head is a great sign.
I reckon I look
And
healthier.
even after a Chinese last night, that goes to show.
Sometimes it takes 2 days.
You look in the mirror after like going a little bit too hard on the soy sauce, and you're like, fuck.
I notice in my legs straight away. I don't get edema, but I have a mirror like in my living room. And at night when the light's on and I flex, I already know if I'm holding fluid because the lines just go. But like, you got to think, with social media, I don't post anything except my check-in photos.
Like we discussed in the podcast, the prep was for you. Your prep wasn't to prove something to someone else.
The whole process is for me.
As it should be.
I don't feel the need to share anything with my personal life. Even when you talk about like financials, like the only people that would know I do well are like the people that see me enough to know how much I work. It's kind of like, well, he's not going to work that much
You're not like posting on Instagram, another 14-hour day, look at me.
No, I used to do that shit.
You did.
Yeah, but I used to do that just to make a statement that you got to work hard.
But genuinely, you're probably like me in the regard that whenever I'd done that, it was like because I felt so good. I was like, fuck, that was such a good day. Like I got through that. And it's just sharing like, I just had a good day doing what I love to do and it was fucking hard work, but
that euphoric feeling at the end.
Yeah, it's not like you should be doing what I'm doing. Like I definitely don't think everyone should be doing that. I don't want to do that.
It's not for everyone.
No.
Yeah, the reason I also did that is because I did that a couple of times with the quotes. Do you remember I used to put the quotes on the whiteboard? And a few people comment like, I love seeing that. I love how much.
It just helps people see.
Yeah, and I was like, I'll keep it then.
Because there's a lot of people probably doing those sort of things in silence and not really sharing that with anyone else. And then they see you share that you're doing that and they're like, fuck yeah, like I'm not alone in a bigger circle way.
I have a conversation with a client of mine. He works he has his own business, but it's like a completely different industry. But I feel like he's constantly trapped by this feeling that like you need to work like 9 till 5 or 9 till 6. You can't work weekends. And I said to him, if you're trying to run a business and be successful, you're going to have to completely separate yourself from that. So I think by me posting like that, for example, he'd see that and he'd think, it's okay that I have to do some work on a Saturday morning or a Sunday night or whatever. But I said to him, if you can, because he's so stressed through the day, because he's trying to condense it. And it's like, no businesses finish at 6 o'clock, bro. Now I have set hours. I work like maybe 6 till 2 or 7 till 2 depending on the day.
But there's always some additional stuff that sprinkles in.
This morning I worked 6 till about 9:30. That's my whole day if I wanted to be. Tomorrow I'll do a probably 3-4 hour shift. I choose to do that. I don't need to do that. But it's taken me years to be able to get those kind of hours with the same output in the business.
And then there's not this magic balance zone either. Because what's doing now works for you now. But then that you need to be fluid with it too, you know what I mean?
Well, I still have weeks. I still have weeks where I get buried.
Yeah, because I think some people see like, I got it now, this is my system. It just doesn't work. You got to be able to be like, you know, routines but adaptable.
And with a business, you have quiet periods, you have busy periods. When you're busy, you're going to be pumping out. When you're quiet, you've got to bring yourself to do the work.
Got to like just be totally calm. Just because a couple of clients leave in 1 week doesn't mean like, fuck, I need to change everything I'm doing right now.
I have to not think like that. It's funny though, because
like, you have that thought. But then it's like, no.
Like level
what
up.
I'm doing is working. Like just keep doing what you're doing. And also, if it happens so frequently that it's like, what the fuck's going on? Then it's like, okay, am I still delivering good quality service? Am I still showing up on social media to show that like I exist?
The social media is hard. We have bursts of cancellation though. Like as in we'll have like hardly any for a month and then there'll be 2 weeks where like we get more than we had in the whole 6 weeks prior. And that's when it's like shit. But like some weeks even like we'll have like X cancel and no one on board and then between like Friday and Saturday we'll get like 7 inquiries. And we'll be like, why did we even stress?
Because like early days, I'd like beat myself up and like, oh no, like they're all gonna leave tomorrow. And then
I still always think like that because
you still think it, but like recognizing it's all part of what we do. Like a client isn't signing a life waiver with us.
I know. You don't know in 3-4 years, not even the business going to shit, I could get sick. I could have a family member get sick and be like, you know what, I don't need to work like this, what am I doing? I've wasted this time. And then I decide I want to peg back. You could just have a complete change in priorities. You could have a year where over the course of the year you start to realise, you know what, I don't love this like I did.
I might just go on an ayahuasca retreat in Peru and just realise, you know what, I am so much more than my human body. That's definitely going to happen to me.
I reckon if I didn't work in the business, I'd just travel Africa indefinitely.
I would just feed street dogs in Bali.
I reckon if I was like, all right, I'm packing up, I would just go on a one-way ticket, visit every fucked up country that I could, and just have a experience. Pop all the money that I got into like investments I don't need to think about. So then when you come back, it's not like you're a mess. I've never done this before.
I was speaking to Vigorous Steve about that.
Did you meet him?
Yeah, he's a super cool guy.
Oh, okay.
Man. He's super cool, man. Like,
big fan.
When you see him and speak to, like, bro, he like gave up his whole session to just talk shit. Like, he's cool. And he was saying how like he took like 2 years off training, took like a year off training, and like just went to like, what's the most fucked up country I could go to?
Yeah.
And like went there. And he's like, it was the best thing ever.
See, that's cool as fuck. See, if you were happy just settling in like Chiang Mai or Bangkok, you hardly need to work. Like you could just manage like 20, 30 clients and live like that forever. Yeah. That's what always appeals to me about that shit. I don't want to be stuck like having to work forever. But that's what this country is. If you want the luxuries of this country, you need to work hard forever. And you can't be middle class. Because middle class is food to table, paycheck to paycheck.
You're just up to here.
Yeah, and you have the perception that you're wealthy. I got this big thing as well. I know these are really weird topics. Like, we would go to Bali or Thailand, like a normal person would. You'll understand this better than normal people. You will too. I do. You go there, you feel sorry for them. You think these guys are poor. They don't have enough money to put food over their heads, roofs over their heads, whatever. The reality is they're wealthier than most people here. Yeah. Because they still have the roofs over their heads. They're way happier. They have way better work-life balance for the most part. Here it's like you're fed a false perception that you have all this security. But the reality is, you're so heavily tied into your job, your mortgage, your home, that like you're a slave.
They focus on what truly matters. I mean, like everyone struggles with their mental health 100%.
Yeah.
But like I bet the percentage of people who like seek help for their mental health is much higher here than it is in countries like in the Southeast Asia where they're very family orientated, be present. That's part of the reason why I love being in Asia so much, because that was like me like experiencing escaping the matrix.
You know why I didn't want to pay the extra $800 to extend the trip by 1 week? Because I know if I'm there and I like it and I want to extend it, they could say it's fucking $3 grand and I won't give a fuck. Because that's what happens when I'm in those moments. Yeah. As opposed to now, I like sit there, oh, that means it's going to be like $8 grand up the bat. Like, nah. Can I just go back and normal? You done?
That's it.
Sweet. That video worked out alright. I thought it was going to be a bit of a flop because it's so busy.
Yeah, I'm glad the music turned down. It was, as a massive introvert that doesn't do well in loud places,
I don't
you probably can't tell through the mics, but it was loud.
Very, very loud. Well, there's our pool session. There's Rick's pool session. I've never done this before, so if that looks completely weird.
See how the forearms go tomorrow.
I would typically do that back in the day, like this.
Okay.
Behind the back with a barbell.
I find I have to use this because otherwise I'm just doing the stack for 32 reps.
Right now I am sore with the forearm because I haven't done something like that in.
Bro, you'll be getting growing pains at the moment.
Oh, I feel like I am. Yeah. And now,
you're gonna do like a kid going through puberty.
Now when we get off the physiological dosages.
Yeah, so it started today, right?
Yeah, I was going to start it yesterday, but kind of like just doing the test 10 units.
Just feeling nice and simple.
Oh, just such an easy, like, for bed, like, just because, been good. I don't want to say too much on the camera. All right, that wraps up our session at Undefeated. It's a little bit quieter now, thank God, and a little bit less busy. But thanks for coming along.
My pleasure, brother.
Nice to see you.
Always great to catch up.
And we shall, next one hopefully is overseas.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Thank you.